so today first let me introduce myself. My name is Courtney, and I have 3 children, 14, 12, and 9, and we are getting ready for back to school, and our getting ready for back to school is going to be obviously a little different this year. I have one child entering high school, so he will be going back to school. And then my other 2 are 7th and 4th grade, and they are going to be doing virtual school. Sorry. They will be doing virtual school. So that is how we are going back to school. So this morning I wanted to share with you some breakfast on the go options, whether your child is going back to school in person or doing virtual school, or honestly even you as an adult. If you need breakfast on the go, I'm hoping I'll provide you with some options that you can enjoy. So the first thing, we all know smoothies. Smoothies are a great option for for morning breakfast on the go. And this is one trick that I always do. I try to create my smoothies, and you can do this in a mason jar, but honestly, I go through these little jam jars often. So for us, we just place them in here, and I have put some cherries, banana, kale, ice cube, if you saw my post the other day, and then some flax seeds, and then I will just put almond milk in here, and then place in my blender with some protein powder, and that's a quick and easy smoothie that you can have on the go. For those of you who have difficulty getting greens in the day, I know most of us can get greens in during the evening, so one thing that I do is I actually make extra greens. So this is cabbage. It doesn't look good because it's left over from the night before, but it's cabbage, zucchini, broccoli, and what I will do with this is I will just heat up in the microwave, and then I usually put an egg in the microwave as well for 45 seconds, and then I place on top, and I will add a piri-piri sauce, a chimichurri sauce, or a sun-dried tomato sauce on top for some extra vegetables, and then also to have good, delicious greens with my breakfast. So overnight oats are another option. I like to make these again in my jelly jar, and it's usually, there are tons of recipes online. I can share some with you. This is a double chocolate espresso one that is really yummy, and I will add yogurt, and chia seeds are in here, and almond milk, so that I'm upping my protein intake. These you can make a fair amount, and you can just place in the fridge, and you'll have them for days. And then we just add like berries on top, or a little sprinkling of chia seeds on top as well, and that is a great option for breakfast on the go. Now for children, they seem to get into a habit of eating the same thing over and over again. So for you, if you are trying to find different ideas for them, take toast. If they like their jelly toast, maybe what you could do is try one of the most common ones that seems to be popular with kids, is just take some peanut butter or almond butter, spread it on top of the toast, and then chop up banana, sprinkle a little honey on top, and they have, a great breakfast option. If this is something they enjoy, you can start looking at different ways to change it up. So here I have added, this is a seed bread. I've added cottage cheese. I've put some nectarines and some mint on top. So play with the options. Maybe you don't always do almond butter. maybe you try cream cheese or cottage cheese, ricotta cheese. Those are your proteins that you can add. Vary your fruits and then add a little bit of herbs on top. Mint is pretty, it's something that the kids seem to like, so that is one that I like to do for my children. In regards to cereal, so a lot of kids like cereal, ways to kind of amp up the health factor to it is flaxseed meal. So flaxseed meal is high in, well, lots of things, but it does have protein, it has a little bit of iron. I like to pour it over top. You can do like a tablespoon and just sprinkle it over top of the cereal. Usually they won't even notice it. It's kind of like the dust at the bottom of the cereal bag. So they won't even notice it. It gives them a little extra fiber, a little extra protein in their cereal in the morning. So that's one thing that I like to do. I don't want to say I sneak things in, but maybe some people want to sneak it in. So that is one thing. Also, if you've ever heard of Magic Spoon, they are a company that makes a high protein cereal. They are more expensive, but it might be worth looking into, seeing if you like it. They're higher in protein, it's healthy, it's, you know, for the most part good for you ingredients. So that is another option if anyone's interested. Always adding nuts. So if you have little ones who like berries, I like to do, you could do yogurt at the bottom. I've even done just poured almond milk at the bottom, some almond butter, and then pour some sliced almonds on top and give them the fruit that way. Just think about all the things that you can use. Seeds are great. Adding seeds, like I've got hemp seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds. These are great ways to add more protein into anything that you make. You can sprinkle it on top. One thing that I like to offer my oldest, he likes avocado toast. Recently, he started getting into avocado toast. And he likes the everything bagel seasoning on top. And then I just add hemp seeds in. He doesn't even know. They look just like the everything bagel seasoning. So I just sprinkle some of those on top as well. And he eats that. So, and it's not about tricking your kids thinking that they're eating something different. It's just ways that you can start offering them something, and then if they don't realize it, you can explain to them, you know, I put hemp seeds on top, and, you know, that's one thing that we do in our house. Another thing that I like to do is making muffins and pancakes and breads, and I will usually do it on Sunday. So if you don't have a lot of time and you want, this is Kodiak cakes, and they are higher in protein and they are really good. So sometimes I will make griddle cakes for them and then I'll freeze them, but then there are other days that I will just buy like the waffles or the pancakes already made. My husband loves the double chocolate waffles. I mean, who really doesn't love the double chocolate waffles? But that's an option as well. It's higher protein for them before they get out the door. But then also I make bread. So I actually made banana bread. This is a banana blueberry bread that I made this morning. And upping again the protein, you can add nuts to it. You can add seeds. You see what I'm doing here, nuts and seeds, nuts and seeds. Yogurt adds protein as well. The other thing that I like to add is my Juice Plus Complete powder. This you can use, I will put this in place of some of the sugar. And one thing I recommend when you are doing sugars is I try to change out the white sugar with either coconut sugar, honey, or maple syrup. So we try not to use all white sugar. But you can use this in place of some of your sugar, or if you're making like a bread or a muffin that's chocolatey, if you have the chocolate one as well, you can do that. And this protein has broccoli sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, radish sprouts, amaranth, quinoa, millet, pumpkin, pomegranate, spirulina, yucca, and mushrooms. So if you are interested in trying some, I can send out a sample to you, and also you can let me know if you're interested in the product, and we can make sure that you are linked up with someone in regards to that. So I usually, like I said, I will just add it to my bread as a sweetener, and you can't even taste it. Not that it doesn't taste delicious, it does. I actually use them in my smoothies as well, but it is a great option. The other thing for those of you who struggle, like if your children don't like eggs, French toast is always a great option. It does have the egg, you know, that you're soaking the bread in. It's a milk and egg mixture, and that's a great option to start getting some more protein into their diet. And then the last thing that I would recommend is, so if your child likes, or you like sausage, turkey sausage, and things like that, you can always make like a potato hash, or the night before if you're making roasted potatoes, pull some aside and use the next day with turkey sausage. You can cook up, if you are familiar with plantains and you ever want to make plantains, you can do sausage and plantains. And then another thing that I like to do is sweet potatoes for breakfast. And one thing that you can try is a burrito breakfast, where you can do either a corn or a flour tortilla, and then the sweet potato, and I just kind of mash it and place it on top with some black beans and usually some roasted peppers or sliced up pepper. Roll that up, and that's a great option for a burrito in the morning. So those are some of the ideas that I have in regards to breakfast on the go. I am going to post a PDF of, I think it's 10 to 12 breakfasts, some of them which I've mentioned here or similar for you. If you are interested, you can make sure to download that PDF with different ideas and just get creative. Just try different stuff. Seeds are great. Don't go out and try to buy every seed right now. What I usually will do is I'll start buying one, because I mean, you see these bags last. They're usually fairly large bags. So I'll use hemp seeds 1 week, and then maybe 2 weeks from now I'll go out and buy another seed and make something, grab another chia seeds or something the next time I go. And so that is it, and hopefully you got some good ideas. If you need anything, if you have ideas, let me know what your favorite breakfast on the go is, and feel free to share your recipes with us. Tomorrow I am going to get on and discuss movement. So for those who are either working at home from a computer or have their little ones, your own children, if they are working, doing virtual schooling where they're going to be sitting for 8 hours a day staring at a computer, I have some ideas on how to get movement in for them. So that will be tomorrow at 10:30, and I look forward to seeing you all then.